Okay, so today's lesson, it shouldn't say evaluating expressions, it should say simplifying expressions. That is an error. Yours may say simplifying expressions, I may have changed that, but up here I apparently forgot to. We're going to be talking about what like terms are, and we're also going to talk about what the word coefficient means, and then we're going to simplify expressions by combining like terms. We are only going to cover the first two objectives in today's lesson, and then day 2, we're going to do the third. Day 3, we're going to do the fourth. So we're splitting this up into 3 days. So it's a 3-day lesson. Question?
Yeah. I have a question. Mine.
Because that's the top part.
First are evaluating expressions for the first one. And then
Yeah, it may look slightly different. It's okay. It's still the same. It's still the same thing. I just didn't update this. Okay, so our first objective is to define like terms and coefficient. Like terms are terms that have the same variable factors. So some examples of this would be 2x and, maybe I should write the word and, you guys are going to think that's a plus sign. 2x and 3x. 2x and 3x are like terms because they both have an x attached to them. Another example, if you have negative 6y and 5y, those are both like terms because they have the same variable, which is y, attached to it. Also, like terms can be numbers. So 2 and 3 are like terms because they're terms that don't have any numbers. They're called constants. When you see a number without a variable, we call those constants. Coefficient is the word we use for the number before the variable. So if we look at our first example up here, the 2x and 3x, I'm just going to draw an arrow down here. The coefficients are 2 and 3. We have a 2 in front of the x, that's the coefficient. We have a 3 in front of x, that's our coefficient here. What would the coefficients be for negative 6y and 5, Sammy?
6.
You want to take the whole thing, so you want to take the negative sign too.
Okay, so negative 6 and 5.
Yeah, negative 6 and 5. And there are no coefficients here because there are no variables. Those are just called constants. Okay, let's look down here and talk about what the coefficient is in each of the following terms. Brian, what's the coefficient in this term?
3.
3. What's the coefficient in this term, Johnny?
That is negative 5.
Mm-hmm. And what's the coefficient in this term, Jenna? 6. Okay, any questions about any of the vocabularies? Yes.
This is going to be an easy lesson.
I think so. Okay, so our second objective is simplifying expressions by combining like terms. So first we have to look at our expression and we have to find what the like terms are. So I have 2 terms that have an x in them. Those are like terms. So I have 5x and plus 2x. It's important that you look at the sign in front of the coefficient, not just the coefficient itself. So that's going to be a positive 2x. This is also a positive 5x. Okay, since those are like terms, I can add the coefficients to find out how many there are. If I have 5 x's plus 2 x's, how many x's do I have altogether? Hannah? 7 x's. So my x is 7x. My other like terms up here are plus 9 and minus 4. And I'm going to use a different kind of underlining to show that those are like terms with each other, but not with the x and y. So I have plus 9 minus 4. Let's see. Mackenzie, what is 9 minus 4?
wait, no, 5.
5. So this expression can be simplified to 7x plus 5. We can't simplify it any further. We cannot add the 7 and the 5 together because they are not like terms. Brian, question?
Where'd you get 7 x's? Because I only see 2 x's.
There's
Oh, I see.
5 x's here
5 plus
plus 2.
2.
Yeah. Okay, next example. We have a 2x and we have plus 4x. So we have two terms that have x's. We're going to add those together. Jonathan, what is 2x plus 4x? 6x. Good. Now we also have plus 8 minus 5. Austin, what would that be?
8 minus 5 would be 3.
3. Good. So we have 6x plus 3. Okay, next I have 2 examples for you to try, so I'm going to give you a minute to do that. I'm going to pause the video, then we'll come back and talk about those. Okay, so for this one, Spencer, what are some of my like terms up here? What could I underline? 6 and 1. And make sure you get the plus sign in front. 6 plus 1. So when I combine those, Spencer, what do I get? 7. Good. Thomas, what are some other like terms?
6.2y and 4.2y.
Be careful, it's negative 4.2y. Get used to thinking of the sign that comes right before it as belonging to that coefficient. Okay, so what is 7.2y minus 4.2y? Good. So we have plus 3y. Okay, next example. Olivia, what are the like terms here?
5 and 3.
Careful, is it 5 and 3? What comes before the 5?
Negative 5.
Negative 5 and 3. When we combine those, what do we get? Negative 2. Good. We have different signs. Somebody asked, how do we know whether we add or subtract? This is a negative 5, positive 3. Different signs subtract. Keep the sign of the larger number. 5 minus 3 is 2. We keep the negative sign, so we have negative 2. What else do we have in like terms, Olivia? 10R and R. What do those combine to give us? 11R. Some of you may have combined the R's first. Some of you may have written 11R minus 2. That's okay too. Either of these ways is correct. As long as the right sign is in front of the right number, they mean the same thing. Question? Just wait a second. Question, Sammy.
Adding the same thing with the first one, is that okay too?
The first one, if you wrote 3y plus 7, yes.
Okay.
Ben?
What about like, if we're looking at like 11r plus negative 10?
Plus negative 2 would be fine, yes. Okay, good question. This is all we're going to do in terms of new material. Now I have a worksheet that you're going to work on independently for a little while in class. We're going to go over it, and then the rest of it will be for homework. So let me pass that out to you.